Hi, this is Jessica, the writer and director here. I've been asked to make a quick introduction just to explain what it is that you're about to see, which is the cast doing some improv in character to give a sense of the plot. I also joined them at one point to give the benefit of my experience writing marketing for the financial sector to make a cameo as the elusive sixth protester who couldn't join the others in the end because she had a term paper and a burgeoning career ahead of her in finance. I should clarify also that I had a cold when I filmed my scene. That's why it sounds like I'm having difficulty breathing, because we really need your help with funding to make this film as we envisioned it and to really do the plot justice. It looks to be really funny, so if you're into satire, if you have a sense of humour, and you feel strongly about any of the issues we raise, then please get involved. Come to our events, or just give us your money. Just give us your money.
Hi guys, I've got something very important to share with you all, so listen up. In fact, why don't you get up from your armchairs and off your sofas right now and do something about all those issues you keep moaning about on the news? I mean, how can some companies just get away with breaking the law just because they're so wealthy they can bail themselves out of, I don't know, a life sentence? So come on, pick up your pitchforks or placards if pitchforks aren't your thing and help us start a revolution. Come on!
Why am I here? I suppose if you really want to understand that, it's because a revolution's not something that happens overnight. It's not just one big change. It's a series of small stands, unnoticeable stands made by unnotable people, but it adds up to something. Our society is broken. The poor are getting poorer and the rich, well, richer. We know that. This time it's different. For me, this matters. We should all be able to enjoy the environment equally, poor or rich. It's ours to share, to look after. And art and poetry and film too. It's something that everyone can enjoy. But this firm, this shoddy company, has taken that art form and turned it into an opioid for the masses. And worse yet, they fund that shit through destroying our environment. Sometimes enough is enough, and this might be a small stand by a bunch of educated prats, but it's our small stand, and it's going to make a difference. We're going to take capitalism, and we're going to turn it against them. Every day we're here, they bleed money. We'll make a change. Viva the revolution.
Hey guys, so this is Kate. I know some of you might know me already from uni. I'm quite popular. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because, as you might have heard, Hades Capital has been drawing our attention lately, me and my group of mates from uni. So yeah, whilst most of my mates have been focusing on, you know, financial, economic and legal implications, so to say, that might come from this unethical use of money, I like to focus more on the let's call it like a very ethical aspect. As many of you might know, I'm a vegan. I'm a proud vegan, and an animal activist as well. And yes, I would like to raise your awareness on the fact that Hades Capital has also invested in the luxury fur trade, which would mean they have been giving money to people to kill animals and make furs out of animals. So this is like my weak spot. This is something I really feel strongly about, and that I felt like sharing with you, because if there are like other animal activists out there, people that love and respect animals, and personally I don't think there's any difference between animals and people. I mean, if anything, we are animals, we are still animals, but animals as in like cats and dogs and tigers are better than us, because they're incapable of committing they're incapable of being evil, unlike humans.
So as an economics student, I am currently learning all the various ways that nefarious bankers get around the legislation intended to keep them in their place. Banks must do due diligence on the customers they lend to directly, in case of money laundering, terrorism funding, or trading with sanctioned institutions. But even besides the fact they quite often just find ways of getting around this legislation, I do not think the legislation itself is comprehensive enough, because there are other crimes committed as a result of their lending, for which more should be done to hold them accountable. And this company thinks it's above the law. Every time it looks to stand accused of something, such as dabbling in the arms trade or supporting the fur trade, it manages to wriggle out of it somehow. Or sometimes it doesn't even bother to make an excuse to defend itself of what it stands accused of. It just kind of shrugs it off and says, I'm friends with the Prime Minister, mate. What you gonna do? So it's time. It's time that someone stood up to them. What else is in my notes? Oh yeah. I mean, to be honest, sometimes what they say has a point. They make a good point, for example, when talking about the right of sanctioned institutions to trade with OECD countries. I mean, this is a view with which I, as an economics student, have some sympathy. I mean, if you look at the way opening up Iran to trade has transformed relations with the West. But I digress. Where was I? Actually, now I think about it, I'm not sure I can come with you on this, guys. I mean, I've got term paper due in a week, and it's worth sort of 20% of my overall grades. And, well, let's be honest, what are you going to achieve anyway? Like a massive company. Do you really think that anyone's going to even notice you're there? Sorry, but they've got an entire marketing department to make sure none of this will ever hit the press, so good luck getting publicity. Yeah, no, sorry. I'm out. Sorry, guys. Good luck and everything, but no. you know, girl's got to think about her future. Good luck.